Morning. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective, and without you this doesn't work. Astral DJ aka Joe is giving us our dream a dream. Specifically, the lady called Susan Boyle. America might not know about it, but she was a bit of a shocker. The lady that had lived a very sheltered life with her mum and dad, never sung in public, went on one of these talent shows. She had very bad hairdo, very plump, not a lot to look at, bless her. Everybody was sort of taking the mick when she first come on stage, and then she blew everybody away with her voice and became a global star at the age of about 46. So she dreamed a dream, she took a chance, and it paid off. You're never too old. So let's see where that leads us, because that sounds fantastic. And 17th is about fame, and it is about not dimming your light for others. So, oh, can't have that one. That's why that one popped out then. And it's about, Elaine, if you're out there, that bloody bit of grit in the oyster that becomes a pearl. So all the things that you've had to put up with in the past, all the things that have caused you pain, you use them to make something beautiful. Socialising, getting out there, joining groups. Aquarius energy. So let's have a look. So we're looking for the star card. Kids are going to school. I'm a bit late this morning. I slept in, sorry. Crystal, I hope you've got your coffee ready. Just cut on today's card, so that's a good sign. Look, at the bottom of the deck. Dream a dream. Okay, so let's see. Reunions, celebrations, parties, get-togethers with the girls, socialising, you're 17 again, coming home to who you truly are, that small child that's your ego that's within, no longer banging your head against a brick wall, trying to be something you're not. There's somebody there to welcome you home. Unconditional love, Cancer energy. This is a man. All the cardinals are men, but it could be a woman. There's no reason why it can't be. He's also got a fish around his neck though, so in this deck somebody's decided that the main player is a Pisces, so they must have some Pisces energy. Ego again, getting in the way. So it's a Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Cusper, possibly. But above all, it's unconditional love for yourself and others, or someone loves you unconditionally. But today is not the day. First of all, we have to face the past, the ghosts of the past. The red rose is a symbol of love, so remembering to love yourself. So going inside to that inner child and saying, it's all going to be all right. Loving yourself, nurturing yourself like a mother would. Revisiting things before this reunion, before this celebration, so that you can lay this ghost to rest. It could actually be a visit from spirit, somebody who's much missed, much loved, and it could be their birthday, it could be a celebration coming up. So 17 is negative, but it's neutral, it's today's card. There is a bond here that cannot be broken. And I have to say, for one person that might be watching this, is bang on the money. 2 months is mentioned, but bonds of love that can never be broken. 2 snakes, those born 1965, plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved. The shedding of skin. Something is evolving. And the number 14, Sagittarius energy. Those hard lessons have been learned. And now the learning part is over. You've come out the other side stronger than you ever was before. Balance is coming back to your life. In this card we've got white irises. I always thought the irises were only purple, but apparently not. So look for the irises, look for the rainbows. Remember the lessons, but don't let them rule your life. You're no longer sitting on a fence. You need to make a decision. It's been 2 years. So now's the time to ask for the help you need. Come off that fence. Stop umming and ahhing and make a decision. Sagittarius energy, the number 14, positive. And it trumps all the other cards. This is a beautiful read, really. Yes, today's card is in the reverse, but that doesn't mean it has to be negative. It's just going within and having a word with that inner child. Yeah, so this just took me by surprise because there's a message in here for somebody I know. Yeah, you've narrowed down your options. You now know you've got to choose. You can't keep living in a dream world or living in confusion. You've got to make up your mind. Happiness and abundance. Coming home to who you truly are. The connection with the military, poppies. May the 31st in America, November the 11th in England. But above all, it's those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past day for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. So for once, because we've had the mother energy a lot lately, there is abundance, there is happiness. Mother energy, so there may be a mother in spirit. And finding a way out. No longer in those troubled waters, moving on to calmer ones. Just like the flying squirrel. I mean, it'll be a normal squirrel at some point. Realised it couldn't escape from whatever it was, so evolved into a flying squirrel and flew. It's time to rest. It's time to recuperate your energies, but be ready, because you're recuperating your energies so that you can go on to the next thing. 4 weeks. There has been some sort of disruption within the family unit. The security and the finances may have taken a tumble. Those born 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved somewhere. And the father figure, also the big silverback gorilla, the boss, the government official, the important male, the divine masculine. Aries energy, 4 or 31. It's being successful, and whatever that means to you. Success can be that just all your kids are happy and grown up and they've got their own secure lives, or it can mean riches to some, a good job to others. He's got his bananas and his oranges and his apples. He's quite happy. It's also about having self-esteem, self-respect, showing the world the best side of yourself, and being successful with it. So head and face issues healed. And there it is, the perfect couple. Divine masculine, divine feminine. We've got Scorpio Cuspa, Scorpio Libra, Scorpio Sagittarius. But there is a mutual love here. You can't make that up. That is beautiful. So, the bottom of the deck is unusual in that it says somebody's sticking their head in the sand. Somebody's not finishing what they started. Somebody's unfinished business. Acting in haste and repenting at leisure. So be careful of your decisions. As we saw what Roland said, Ablas said in his astrology, didn't we? This up until the end of the month, where the 30th is, we may make decisions that we will regret. So be very careful what you agree to, what you sign, etc. So we've got, have we got 30 days? No, June's only got 30 days, so it must be the 4th, that one. So I would say the 3rd and 4th of July, if you don't know anybody born on that day or you don't live at that number. But I've always said these numbers can be anywhere, and they're positive. So we're talking 3, 30, 4, 31, 11 and 14, and if you want to put them on the lottery, do so. They're all positive numbers. You can't make an omelette without cracking eggs. And there we are, somebody's worried about finances, health issues maybe, hospital doors, slinging themselves into career or work, or day-to-day things to try and forget who they really are. So sticking your head in the sand, being something you're not, listening to the gossip mongers, the liars, the people that tell you whatever they need to tell you to keep you on the wrong path, when you should be listening to spirit. So you will stumble and fall if you're not careful. And I know the 27 negative energy. It's the first negative energy we've had. So 27th may be a bit dicey. Virgo energy, like I said. Virgo is the hospital doors and gut instinct. Again, it's saying happiness comes when you celebrate life, when you enjoy, maybe you laugh more. Laugh is a great healer, and it could be a reunion. Again, love is entering the building. There's a lot of love in this read. It's absolutely beautiful. So somebody arrives with love, a messenger perhaps, and you come out of that mental prison that you've been having, where you overthink things, the ticker tape machine that goes round at 3 o'clock in the morning. And apologies, well, again the military person perhaps. I was born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February. Epona country, maybe. It's small improvements in finances, etc. So not to worry. But stubbornness, still stubbornness. So we're at that crossroads. We're stuck on the threshold of a new beginning. But we're still being pulled back by something or someone to repeat that cycle, because they don't want you. Not the biblical devil, but the devil is at the crossroads. You make the deals with the devil. You can either go back and relive the misery of the past, or you can go forward on a new path. And there it is, Mama Bear, Virgo energy. The settlement of a long-standing problem and fresh starts. It's time to raise things to the ground and begin again. Rise like the phoenix from the ashes. The white polar bear is the sign of spirit. It's about teeth, it's about bones, it's about health issues. Something is settled. And it's not just the health issues, it's any long-standing problem. The 20th. Positive energy. So the only blot on the landscape here is that 9 and 27. The Virgo energy. Insecurities are what you're battling. Someone may be getting away with something, probably because you're letting them get away with it, or you're keeping too much to yourself. And nobody's found out yet. So be careful that they haven't got away with your chickens and they're coming back for your sheep. I will always keep my spirit unicorn by my side, knowing she is my guardian. Somebody's ignoring the guardian. Let spirit walk beside you. Synchronicity. So, because you're not listening to your spirit, they are going to send you signs. There is no such thing as chance in our incredible universe. The coincidences and synchronicities are carefully orchestrated by your guide. So them things where you think, well, that was weird. It's not weird. It's your guide trying to talk to you. Your guides and angels. So recognize them as the hand of spirit. Rejoice when you notice them, for they are the angel messages to you, that you are on the right path. So songs on the radio, numbers on a clock, random insects, animals, birds, doing random stupid things, or just popping up where they're not expected. You can look them all up. Animal totems, angel numbers, and the songs you will recognise. No such thing as a coincidence where spirit's concerned. If you bump into somebody that you haven't seen for years and they invite you somewhere, go. There is no such thing as a coincidence, because you going may lead to your destiny. Synchronicity is also a reminder to you that things happen in divine timing. So it's not up to you and your small child to have a tantrum and say, I want it now. They'll say, when you've learnt your bleeding lessons, then we will let you have what you're supposed to have. All things happen the perfect timing, not until. And there we have, you sense something. The number 40. It's about using your spiritual knowledge, your senses. Number 40. So, it is the water element, and this read's been full of the water element. That couple there, massively important. Your intellect may be confused. Yeah, we've got the Seven of Cups reversed. The intellect is confused and you're making a mind prison for yourself. But your emotions will never lie to you. The name Roger could be important. Just let matters flow. They'll tell you when. You can trust what you feel as the best course to follow. What you're sensing right now may not be based on logic. It's just what you are sensing is correct. Because right now, it's best to go with the flow. Depending upon the card surrounding it, to trust that movement, although these changes may seem gentle and gradual. Sometimes the water element card indicates a need to withdraw, which is what you're doing there. That's why this card today is in the reverse. So people may withdraw today to reassess and fight another day, which is what I said in it. Get your rest because you're going to need to do battle later on. This can be at a time indicating trusting too soon or the passive acceptance of other people's shortcomings when you shouldn't accept them. You may have a tendency to want to allow things to pass you by without fighting for them, to let go of something that's rightfully yours. Water is the element of compassion and understanding, but avoid being a doormat. It's possible people or forces may take advantage. There it is, Seven of Swords. Of your benign and accepting nature. This is a very good time to imagine, write, paint, play, or create anything. Since water is the element of the imagination, it's the ability to quiet your consciousness and allow yourself to be taken over by an idea or a dream. So meditation, contact with your spirit guide. Water is painting, poetry and music. So for some, there is the exact thing that they do when, say, like going into your shed on a night when you have that 5 minutes to yourself. That is your meditation. You don't have to sit there singing Hare Krishna with your legs folded. It is something that takes you out of this 3D world. You are connecting to the flow of all things. It's the ability to keep a secret or to work alone in privacy. It's probably not best now to allow people or circumstances to pin you down or hem you in. Frankly, you now have the ability, where is he, the flying bat? There we are. To flow or drift out of a situation in the way water is able to move around obstacles very gently and easily. Currently, you may also have the feeling of floating or being adrift. In a sense, it's a type of surrender. Maybe it's a surrender to a dream. At present, you may have very little energy and want to withdraw. You are, in fact, doing a lot of inner processing, which will take you where you need to go. There's a deeper level working and developing inside you, but the work is not seen on the outside. So expect a pause and forward motion soon. Look inwards. Don't worry about the drama that surrounds you. Avoid the commotion, sit still and float, and trust your inner wisdom. It will never steer you wrong. So, love yourself unconditionally. I'm gonna pull another card, actually, because if she comes out again, then we'll know. So remember the song, Susan Boyle, she dreamed a dream, and there we are. You need to connect to spirit. They want to talk to you. 102. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression. You're a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. What did I just say? Imagine yourself as a pillar of light, connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and therefore the vibration of the planet. So if we all meditated at the same time, Jesus, it would light up the world. Linking the higher realms of cosmos, guides and angels and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice and creations, they cannot be expressed. For too long, we have been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides because you're in charge, not them. But without you, they don't have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart, in every cell of your body. Do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle, you are the rainbow bridge, and you are the pillar of light. Allow the light of heaven and light of earth to flow through you. Activate the codes of remembering within your cells and chakras. Activate your system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. So spirit is communicating. They may come in your dreams. They may do certain little things to try and let you know that they're there. It's massively important that you take notice. So, first house is the Aries energy. It's the silverback. It's having pride. It's having self-respect. Not being a doormat, like they said. It's successful. Gemini energy. First day we hadn't had it. It's about communications. Speaking your mind. And I believe, I'm not going to say it because I got it wrong. Jupiter. So it's about love. So first house, rebirth. How you present yourself to others, success. The self, the incarnation, your self-image, your separateness, your individuality, your physical characteristics and personal appearance, expectations of your environment, the head and face. So any issues there should be healed. So Jupiter in Gemini. You are expanding through new concepts. Exceedingly talkative. Jupiter in Gemini tells tales, exaggerates abilities and distributes fresh beliefs. So there's a lot of communication happening and taking place. Keep those words positives because they are your spells that you're casting. And we'll be alright, I think. Thanks for listening. Take care.